Let's make virtual fences. Virtual fence systems are management tools that use invisible barriers to exclude, contain, or move livestock on a ranch. When used with a grazing management plan, virtual fence has the potential to drastically change grazing systems by allowing unprecedented influence over livestock with a combination of auditory and electrical cues that originate from a collar. A virtual fence system has three main components: base stations or cellular towers, the virtual fence software, and collars worn by livestock. Virtual fence lines are drawn in the virtual fence software. The virtual fence defines where livestock should be inside the grazing area and where livestock should not be in the exclusion zone. These two areas are separated by the boundary zone. In this buffer area, livestock receive auditory and/or electrical cues, which should influence them to return to the grazing area. Now, let's explore how to create virtual fences. In most systems, you will select the Create Virtual Fence tool to start drawing on a digital map in the software. Choose which side of the virtual fence will be the grazing area and which side will be the exclusion zone. This will define the direction of the boundary zone and the orientation of the auditory and electrical cues. With the Drawing tool, place the vertices, or corners, and the virtual fence lines. Virtual fences can be connected to physical fences. However, in this example, the vertices create a fully enclosed polygon, which is the grazing area. This is a basic virtual fence, with the grazing area inside the virtual fences and the exclusion zone outside the virtual fence. As you learn the capabilities of the technology and as livestock successfully learn to navigate the landscape with invisible boundaries, you may consider creating more complex virtual fences. In the virtual fence software, group collars into virtual herds. Virtual herds help manage animals in the software, especially when working with large quantities of collars. Schedule when the virtual fences should be active and inactive. Virtual fences cannot be turned on and off instantly. Communication delays between the software and collars can vary from about 15 minutes to 3 days for all the collars to receive information from the locations of fences. It is vital to always plan ahead to ensure virtual fences are active or inactive before you begin moving a herd. This is the basic process to create virtual fences. Rangeland management is complicated. Virtual fence systems are one tool to help achieve a rancher's goals and objectives. There can be a steep learning curve when using the virtual fence software, especially when considering where to place invisible barriers. If you are looking for more resources on virtual fence, please visit the Virtual Fence User Guide on Rangeland's Gateway.